Casey is tough, and she's tough because she's unfortunately had to learn how to survive through experiences that no one should have to go through that. She's also incredibly resourceful, and she's smart, and she's patient. That's something that we definitely don't share. She's a very patient person, and I'm just not at all, and I really admire her as a person. I really admire the way that she breaks down problems and sees things as they are and not how, she wants them to be. I think she has a very honest perspective of the world. He's a true director. I don't have to worry about whether I'm doing a good job or not, because if I'm not doing a good job, he's going to tell me. And he's never rude or mean about it, but it takes a lot of weight off my shoulders because he's seeing it. So I can feel a certain way about the character and I can feel a certain way about a choice, but then he can see it in the wide lens of the movie and tell me if it works or not. And we have a very open dialogue, and we respect each other a lot. And so when I come to the story and I'm like, hey, how do you feel about, me doing this way? As the creator of the character, he can understand that she's now something that we create together. And so we can come to some sort of compromise that ends up being bigger than what either of us ever expected it to be. He's lovely, and he's a pleasure to have on set, and he jokes around as much as I do, which is nice, because it's, I think it would have been difficult to do this role with perhaps a method actor. I think it would have been very psychologically affecting because I'm just not, we're both pretty much joking around up until action and then cut. And he's incredibly generous. He's just wonderful, and he really is a performer that wants you to do your best as well. And it's a pleasure to work with him. And also having him this close, just an acting masterclass. He's one of the best actors of our generation. He's just a really good guy. He's a very good guy, and especially the two of us have some uncomfortable scenes together, and without fail afterwards he'll come up and be like, that felt awful. I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's okay, we're acting, it's fine. I don't, I'm not really scared, but he's a really good guy. I guess I would call this film quietly threatening. There's a sense of something always, but it's not overt, it's not in your face, and I think that's why it works. And any chance I get to look at the monitor, I'm pretty much glued to it just to see what it looks like.